it's okay. Doesn't really matter if you're old and gray. It's alright, I say it's okay. Listen to what I say. It's alright. You ain't fine. Rob Smith here. It's December 5th, 2024, and this is my Christmas print. Wow, a lot has happened in the last 24 hours. Wait a second, let me get myself. I've added. You'd think I'd have this done. I've been working on it. I've been on the phone almost all the time. Oh, hold up, I want to get that. It's hard to imagine. A year ago, I was in North Carolina with a lot of Christmas stuff happening. So I'll put some Christmas stuff back here as I work on the Christmas print. And I don't have this page open. Here we go. Yes, I do. I didn't announce this. I don't. Maybe I'll do. If I should be done with this. Oh God, I'd like to hope so. I like to hope nothing else happens. It is now definitely appearing that everything I've had digitally, website and so on, all of it has been compromised to some extent. All of it. Nothing has been spared. eBay's been the most recent in the last, since I was here last. About 9:30 last night, my eBay account was attacked. I don't know how much time I spent on the phone with a great person last night around midnight, 1 a.m. She did a great job, Jean. And then I just been on the phone with a really bad person, Sarah. She's on the West Coast. That's all you need to know. That tells you everything. Exactly what you may be imagining is what I ran into. Oh. I was before all this recent eBay stuff in the last few hours, I was working on this Florida Panther. I mean, these are the kind of things I've been finding myself sidelined with. So I'll play some Christmas music and continue to work on the Panther. I actually don't have this angle. I'm making it up. I actually have two images. There we go. This is a Uniball Vision needle, teeny tiny. I am to turn this in tomorrow to the printer, but he has to get the paper first. I may not have this for him. I'll probably call him tomorrow and see if he's had luck rotating the paper and see if I can turn this in this weekend, because they won't be back till Monday. But the thing is, I need to get on to other things. Is the problem. The eBay attack seems to verify that, well, one thought is by more than one person, it seems to be almost a coordinated attack against me. Maybe so. I'm such a threat to society. I have some little carvings, it seems, in here. Florida Panther's very difficult to draw. I've drawn him enough, I'm kind of gotten to the swing of it, but he ain't easy, let me tell you. The thing is, I thought by this time I'd be working on the writing part of this. There's a whole history I'm going to put on the back. I set it up, but I still have it all just really right. Now, it appears I have this panther speaking to the Santa. What that conversation is, I'll leave to your imagination because I don't know what it is. I hope by Saturday, I'm pretty sure I'll be done with this come Saturday. One way that this pen's running out of ink, it appears after. I've actually used this pen for this very project for many years. I usually misplace it and it pops up just when I need it again. But I think it's seeing its last drawings here. Now I have another one to do like this, which I hope I will be working on this weekend. I hope it's not going to quite take as long. Maybe more complicated, actually. I hope this isn't copyright, or else you're not going to hear anything I say. It'll all be blopped out. I don't mind digital interference when I deserve it, like if this is copyright and I don't know it. It doesn't say it is or isn't. Maybe that's a little loud too. Now this is called Top Traditional Christmas Carols on YouTube by Catholic Hymn. Today, Dana Lash program was talking about the new Pope Mobile. Which apparently got presented, I guess, yesterday. Okay, wow, that pen's really... Also, I've had the top off for a bit. I've got a ton of pens. The last thing I need is a pen. Oh, I don't want that. I should see, I have a lot of... I pulled a lot of thin line pens to have ready for this, but I don't have enough handy as I meant to. Golly, I need to use up pens. I need to use up this one because I don't think this pen's made anymore. I'll tell you, one of the best buys I made was in the earlier this year. I went to I just had a very, very, very long day at an event called Pioneer Days. I went back and stopped at a Sam's Club. They're just about to close, and they had this skill thing. It's a big plastic heavy-duty container with a number of different boxes in it. This has been just amazingly helpful to me, especially organizational-wise, because they hold the pens really nicely. You see that? This I hold pens in, but I have the other one. There are two of these specifically that go into still another one. This one, I don't see the pen I'm looking for here. That one holds watercolor brushes. It's been very useful, very helpful. I don't know what this is. Oh, a ballpoint pen. If it's black, I'll use it. I used ballpoint pen last year, I remember, because I needed. That was there. I didn't have as many pens with me. I didn't have this with me either. I'm not actually seeing theirs. What is this? Oh, this is acting strange. I've got notifications up. Why notifications up? There we go. Oh, I'm sorry. There's somebody here. Oh, I just went away. Hold on a second. I didn't click. Alice Reed. Hello, Alice. Hello, Andrea. Can you see this? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not. So let's see how this is. Is this black? Looks like it. That's neat, really fine. Now, I'll get back to doing my makeup stuff. Okay, no, it's this board. It's probably because I've been working. Well, I haven't worked in this area though. You can see. Well, I have actually. I had to set all this up. It's kind of tricky how this is. No, that's not going to work if that keeps up like that. Oh. I hope y'all are doing okay. I'm sorry, I'm working on this. Let me get rid of these. There we go. I can see it better. I'm sorry, that's a little loud still. I don't mean to. I don't know whether they have video. This is top traditional Christmas carols from the Catholic hymn. Not the Catholic her, but the Catholic hymn. To keep you straight. If you get a chance to click the up button, I'd appreciate it. It's been a rough day. Andrew doesn't know. Was that my the newest attack has been my eBay. Oh my gosh. My eBay account got attacked about 9:30 last night, and Dennis found it. DJ, as you know him here. The turtle, sea turtle. Yeah, there's a sea turtle. I'm not sure if I'm gonna probably strengthen some of those lines, but I want to get some of this done first. So I've been on the phone with eBay and they put 5 multi-$1,000 laptops onto the page, and within an hour and a half sold 4, which floors us because we have all these other things on there that aren't selling. Laptops sell on eBay apparently, and people may lose their money. eBay's trying to work it out, but. And the lady I got last night was about 1, 2 in the morning. She was very, very good. Her name was Jean. She's very helpful. The lady I just was on the phone with for about an hour and a half here, just a little bit ago, was not helpful. She was from California, acted like she was from California. She was concerned about the energy of the call. The energy of the call. I said, "Good God, look, I have Con Edison on the phone." I was joking with her because she was just like a labyrinth of straight lines. Actually, the idea was that she should have been laughing, not getting all upset about it. But she's DJ one time did call stuff. This lady was just doing her thing. But she was one of these really, really had the happy little voice. But then when I got her upset, she wasn't so happy anymore. Passive aggressive types, and no sense of humor, which doesn't work well with me. First to admit, I make fun of everything. That's what I've been doing professionally for 40, however many years. But this does, Dennis, I think, and whoever, someone else I spoke to yesterday, this is appearing as if it is a coordinated attack against me for some reason. They're after me because there's just too much. It's the Facebook account, Spotify, Twitter, now eBay. All my websites are gone. And to get them back, I'm being told we have to spend a lot of money, which I don't have. So, and that's a problem for this card, because usually on the back of the card I put swampyflorida.com. Well, swampyflorida.com, the individual pages exist. At least I think they do. You go check now if they're still there. Answer is, are they still there? Yes, the individual pages are still there, but the front page of the site is gone, and it's now another business. Stinius Amanda's back. And Melissa Busby. Yeah, Melissa, they went after my eBay account. You can go, you can't, if you went on there about 10 o'clock last night, you could have gotten a really nice deal on a Mac Apple Pro laptop, let me tell you. And a bunch of folks did. And they may be losing their money. But we do know it was Russian this time. But it let off the email account associated with eBay. I ended up with 9 pages, what they call pages inside the cPanel, of emails from all over the world. It wasn't just Russian. It was I read German and Japanese, some in Spanish, but I think they were from Spain, maybe South America. I don't know. I didn't open any of them. See what they were about. Yep, they're after me, or somebody's after me. Maybe it's one of you. One of you are after me. I knew it. Maybe you're all ganging up after them after this and getting together and saying, let's go after Robsmith on social media. Not just in social media, but eBay too this time. The eBay thing's really surprising. But about midnight, whatever the business was detached itself from everything. So I keep getting behind trying to get this done. Now I will be going back to doing the usual Hobbit-a-Bee stuff on Saturday. Whatever happens, I'll have this done by then. Whatever may occur. Now this fellow here is getting hard to identify as a Florida Panther. I admit. Yeah, which eBay, Spotify, Twitter, HostGator, pick one. And I'm forgetting one too. What was another one they went after? That's a lot of different services. No, one thing the California lady said that was correct at eBay was that it is that my entire internet profile is compromised. Now, this is one they have not gotten. YouTube has not been affected that I'm aware of. Not that I'm trying to give you all any ideas. Well, I bet it was Elaine. I know. It was the Cornelius gang. Of course, it wasn't just Elaine. It was all of them. They get together and go after people. So you can see, Elaine, I'm still not done with this. What I'm thinking is going to happen is on Tuesday, I'm hoping I get this in tomorrow. He's got to get the paper. And he and I should have talked about this last week. Go get the paper. But I'm kind of glad because then maybe I can turn this in on Monday instead of tomorrow because I'm not going to have this ready for tomorrow. And hopefully no more calls to eBay taking 2 or 3 hours. We had to get that straight fast because we have stuff for sale and that they sold the laptops. One went for somebody spent almost $10,000 for one of the laptops. And eBay returned the money. I'm not sure how because I understand the person or people or company or whatever that went into the eBay account left the account. It was not a likely story. The Corneliuses, they roam the streets. And they're... I hope that's looking okay. I'm really not getting the Panther feel to him because I have him standing up and making his arms like... I made the paw right. Panther's paws are huge. Monster size. But so I'm hoping. Yes, you do need to go to Gabriel's. So I'm thinking Gabriel's maybe Tuesday. I'll pick up the cards. I'll go to Beefy King, then I'll go to Gabriel's. I'll be well fed that day, I guess. Yes, and if Elaine, you can join, that would be great. Or I could wander up toward. I have. My problem going to Foxtail now is that it's going the wrong way with me wanting to come back this way. Going back to Ocala kind of made sense, but I would like to get with Marty Stein, if I could. Of course, I'm not sure. Oh, I know where his books are. Okay, I'm going to put in a little Alva here. So Zuber is, can you see Zuber's here? And Trilby's down here. And this is Alva. So, Melissa, if you're available on Tuesday, and I'm not sure, Elaine, I'm not sure what time this will be. The problem is I got to get back early because on Wednesday I've got to be in Tavares. So I'll basically be driving back to drive back again. I'd love it to be Monday, but I don't think he'll have them ready on Monday, especially when I'll turn it in until Monday. But I don't see me getting this done, I guess. So the thing is, with this one, I'm writing multiple histories. I'm writing a history of the original Dreamette, but I'm also writing a little history of the Dreamette in Springfield in Jacksonville, because it has its own little story. You work till 5, yeah, but so you got to get out and go and. Hold on, let me check myself here. Use this little. I don't want to get too techy here. All right, I'm lost. I got to start again here. Hold on. The problem with this one, unlike others I've done, is that I've got real. It's hard to see the building. I've really kind of covered it, and it's got these wonderful Art Deco glass pieces in it. But usually the first thing I draw is the squirrel up here. So maybe one of the last ones, because I started doing this over here, and I want to go all the way across. I don't want to do part of it here and part of it there, and they don't match when I get to cross. Where am I? Where's Alva? There's Alva. But thank you all for being here. If you'd click the thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. How are you? Melissa, with trying to meet Tuesday at Gabriel's? I won't be able to stay too long because I'll be bopping. I mean, Elaine, could you come from your workplace and stop at Gabriel's on the way home? That's how, as I said, that's how I used to leave City Hall. I drove Edgewater up to Bear Lake Road. Of course, I turn left, you turn right. Okay, let me come across here. Where's that thing? Excuse me. I thought I'd do this live one day. I got nothing else better to do except be on the phone with eBay all the time. It is interesting they haven't gotten into my YouTube account. There's Dolphin. Yes, he and I have had a lot of fun with eBay. Yeah. I'm sorry you all work there. Isn't it sad, Dolphin, that they didn't join us? Yeah, I do hope. Wow. Okay, great experience with Gene this morning. I keep saying last night, it was early this morning. I didn't get to bed till, as usual. Well, I was going to turn in early, but I ended up being up till 5. See, with my website now gone, I've got a problem trying to do Swampy's Florida posts. And it's got me really wondering if I should even keep doing it or what to do. I was in a pretty sad mood. Oddly enough, Dolphin, if I didn't say this to you, or DJ, since folks know you as that here now, actually it cheered me up a little bit because of how well things went with eBay. Hold on, I want to just get the barred owl. And if you do need a printer in Orlando, I recommend Ambrose the printer. I've been working with Carl for 30 years now. And the business started in 1908 in same place this started, Jacksonville. Ambrose the printer had already been open 40 years when this place opened in 1948. Okay, so I need to just make that, I just want to get his paw a little more defined. So he's talking to Santa. So I'm going to go ahead and put the ice cream in here. It's soft serve. Everything's soft serve there. Or Melissa, well, no, I got to go to the P.O. box. I got to go to College Park. I've been in that. This is the longest I've been in the P.O. box since I was in North Carolina. But I don't think there's anything big in there. If there was, it's back. It got mailed back. But after all this stuff, especially with all this eBay, I'm not losing that P.O. box. I'd be in big trouble. I'm so grateful. And so much else that's happened. Melissa knows I was seriously considering, and some of y'all may, Andrew may too, I was going to dump but I'm not going to. It's funny going through so much stuff. Dennis knows how much I'm going through. DJ. I'll find stuff with my address. P.O. box from the early 90s. I think I opened it around 1990 or 91, somewhere there. But much like I found with eBay, longevity doesn't matter. They just don't care. The lady last night observed that I'd been with eBay for the last 22, 23 years. The lady I just spoke to couldn't care less. Right, because I'm going to go... oh, by the way, I'm putting Charlie the Spider in. Can you see that? Did you see that? Just barely. Right up in here. Charlie the Spider. Charlie the Spider broke my wrist and arm. Yep. Physically did it. Physically jumped me and tore me to the ground and went and wrenched my very socket of which my arm bone was attached and ripped it apart. Ugly, ugly sight. Charlie the Spider. You remember Charlie? Yeah. With an I. I found out that Charlie was a girl, not a guy. So I had to take the E off. I think actually it was a Charlene, which oddly enough connects kind of to here. Reminded me of my friend Charlie Bear, who started Hobba to Bee. She had her Hobba to Bee program from Edinburgh. Oh, I just finished a book about Scotland. Oh my gosh, it was awful. The lady lives in quote unquote South Florida. I could have written a book better about Scotland than she did. She's in a whole series, and she's being published. It's a bad, bad book. She doesn't understand the Scottish bro. She doesn't get it. But I got through it. It's one of the ones I got from NetGalley. You can go, if you want to read new books coming out, you can go to NetGalley, sign up, just leave a review, which gets me writing, which I don't do enough of. But I'll be doing on the back of this with the history. Yeah. Canvas went off frame, or I went off frame. Well, I was here. Okay, I'll go ahead and just draw this in here. Yeah, I'm trying to arrange to go to Jacksonville to drop one of these off at the Dream Head. I'll probably get there and they won't care. But I'm not there about whether they care. I'm doing this because I want folks to go visit. So I'll have the locations of. Oh wow, I'm about to mess this up. Hold on, let me first go back to the thinner pen. See, I got an engineering background. I get real nutty about this stuff. So what I'll do sometimes, I'll make this straight, but then there's a little trick to make it look like it's not straight. What's interesting is up above the window is a little wooden thing that holds a bunch of different size cups in it. I have a lizard on it, but a whole bunch so you can choose the size you want. Everything's in a cup. So now I can go back over the. Well, I'll have to do that. It's hard to do that here. Use this. Let's go back over it with a pen, and now it doesn't look so straight. You jiggle it a little bit, especially since this is wood up here. wooden frame box. I better watch it because I'm not sure how that's all going to end up. No, I don't know how to draw a straight line. Not good at walking one either. Walk the line. All right, so it's coming here. Little line. I don't know what's going on back here. But I've often just kind of left it when I've done this before. Now, I'm doing another one of these this weekend for a trophy company because they were very helpful in my being able to move last year, and I'm just doing it as a thank you. It's a lot of work. But basically what I'm thinking is, and you're going to say, why did he think of that before? I'm going to use it as a whole card for next year in case something like what's happened here this year happens again. And it may be my card next year. They've been open since for 63 years, I believe. So they more than qualify. But I know I'm going to really feel obligated to do one for Dell's Freeze over here in Melbourne, especially them knowing I'm living in the area. Why didn't I do them? They love these and expect them. So I might do one for Dell's Freeze, especially since I can get the history. The folks involved are all family, whereas I can't just go to the Dreamette. I've been playing Dreamette now for about 4 years. Took the original pictures 3 years ago. And frankly, I wasn't sure a year ago if I was going to be in this area. But I arranged to get with some friends in Jacksonville if I go up there. I'll probably stop at Chamblin's Book Mine, the largest bookstore. I gotta pump up this mouse so Alva shows up. Alva is the mouse of Swampy, Florida. Named after Alva, Florida, which is just west of Fort Myers. I'm wanting to go down to Sarasota. There's Jack Davis exhibit I didn't know about till someone else posted it. Holy cats. It's at Ringling. I haven't been back on the grounds of Ringling Art School since I went there. What year is this? 42 years ago, 43 years ago. I only went there for a year, then went to the Kubert School afterward. I'd like to see if I can find someone else who may want to go. But I saw some pictures. It's original work. I've seen a lot of Jack Davis's original work, but this is stuff I hadn't seen. And his son was there, who I've met and talked with. We sat and talked for hours. He's really into music. But I didn't know anything about it. And part of this, I'm not attached to Facebook anymore, so I'm missing stuff. Is this looking okay? I hope so. And so if I run into you, I will sign one of these for you. And I hope to do a little picture, because I got to get rid of some little paper I have. It's got to go. I got to get rid of stuff. So that if I meet up with the Cornelius gang, I know I have to draw one for the entire gang. And I think there's 87 people in the Cornelius gang now. Maybe 105, I don't know. I don't count too well. Too good. I went to school in Orlando. Looks okay. All right, so one thing I didn't do. Let's see, I got a pencil I was using. Probably holding it. So I'm using reference for this. I'm not just making up this place. I know what it looks like. So that's not going to work. And what? So what are you all doing for Christmas? Have you all bought all your presents? And it's terrible. I get all technical. So the line goes through here. Oh, but this goes all the way down. So it goes all the way down. I'm adding. Let me just do this because I'll forget. This is the menu to this place is actually right here. But I always put Merry Christmas because I think we should say Merry Christmas. Go take your holiday somewhere else, pal. Now I add Santa Claus because I think we should be recognizing Santa Claus. So just add a little bit of that gives it a sense of wood a little bit. Okay, let me just add Merry Christmas because I'll forget and I'll get off track and I'll be in a hurry. Always like kind of making it look like it's hand done. It's a homemade business with homemade. So what I've done is they have a whole bunch of other paraphernalia stuck here. So the menu I'm going to fake in there. So Saturday I'll definitely do a makeup drawing. I'll improv drawing. And Sunday I'll do makeup drawings, but I'll also probably be working on something like this for the Bomar in Lakeland. Because I'm going to give it to them as a thank you. I'm just not sure when I'm going to Lakeland yet. The problem running late this time again is that we haven't had much time between Thanksgiving and Christmas. It's only 3 weeks. Hope I spelled that right. Christmas still starts with a C, doesn't it? I know a lot of folks. You know, I saw a book written in the around 1950, late 40s, with Xmas. I didn't know it went back that far. I thought it was a more recent acquisition. All right, so I got a little Merry Christmas. Oh, I always like adding this. A little bow, berry. Well, let me do this. There we go. Okay, yep, there, yep, like that. That's yeah. This is the first time I've drawn. Maybe it's the second time I've had a sea turtle. I've usually put a gopher tortoise in, but this is a sea turtle this time. I've really tried to follow. Now I was going to draw. Just holding a pencil here. All right, so these are. All right, so I'll come all the way across here. And then this comes down. There's a trick to drawing squares, which is too hard to explain here. I would, but it's really hard to explain. So, but make sure they all go the same way. Actually, I should show Elaine this because she makes puppets, and it would help her make some puppets. Next time, Elaine, you're around, we get together around me, I'll show you how to do this. So, real easy. All right, so this is all tile, blue tile all through here. But it helps keep, now I'm faking it. I don't want to fake it. I want to get it right. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay. Oh! Oh, thank you, Elaine. Oh, no, I don't have the butterfly in. And I always put the butterfly in the same place. And it won't be. Because I messed up. I always put the butterfly up here and I put the possum instead. Whoops. You know what? No. Oh, okay, I have an empty space here. I'm still not, I think I was thinking mole, but that's a little too large for a mole. I'm not sure what that's going to be yet. Thank you, Elaine. Thank you. It's hard. There's so many You know, I didn't go through my bugs. I was thinking of it because I've got Charlie, I got the lizard, but that's only bugs. Hold on, let me go to my breath. Thank you, Elaine. Thank you, thank you. See, the Cornelius gang can come and attack you, but they can also help you know butterflies. So they're a weird gang. You know, I have a whole. I think I mentioned this. I have a whole file of spider pictures of the. I forgot the name of it. What kind of spider it is. Oh, I usually put a dragonfly in too. Here, I'm going to put the butterfly. Maybe I'll do it this way. Maybe I'll have this Charlie looking. Well, this Charlie's hanging from here. I was going to draw the butterfly a little larger. Okay, hold on. Okay, and also I'm getting straight lines here. I gotta be careful I don't do that because that's no fun. Put them up here. Always like drawing the state butterfly, which is a zebra long wing. All right. Maybe I'll have the spider Charlie. So maybe we'll change the position of Charlie then. It's not actually good. Well, maybe so. Design-wise, let me get rid of this one because I'm afraid I'm going to accidentally draw a spider there. That's where I was going to originally draw. Come down here. I'll put Charlie out here. Thank you. You're allowed to have my crown on. Yeah, I've got the only thing I don't have that last edition, but I have this year's going to have 4 palmetto bugs. It's because I started that in 2000. At 2002 I decided to add 2, and then 2003 I thought, oh, I'll add 3. Now I'll add 4, and next year maybe I'll add 5. I haven't figured out where they all are going to be yet, but I know where a few are going to be. All right. Thank you, Elaine. Yeah, I would have been upset about forgetting that. I just like showing. I wonder if the spider should be holding a little gift, just as something silly. Put a little gift in. Oops, can't really see that over here. A little teeny gift or something. What do you get a butterfly? Let's see now. So what else can I do? Where am I? Ooh, okay, I was going to go ahead and draw these in. Get to the techie stuff. I'll make sure that's really thin. Oh, before I forget it, I know that I should maybe, I guess I can say it here as well as anywhere. DJ, I have a whole bunch of my prints, and we can put that on eBay if you want. They're just sitting here. But I could sign them to whoever, if someone wants to purchase it. Do a little drawing on the back. I got a bunch, and they're bagged. They're all in sleeves with a backing, and I have some that aren't in sleeves I can put in sleeves, but I'll follow your guidance there. I just need them to go away. I am going to have some swampy books as I travel, if someone hasn't gotten them. They haven't arrived here. They should be arriving here soon. Ordered them last week. I hope I can do all the travel I want to do. It depends on the financial side. Hold on. Okay, I'm not sure I'm doing too far. Way down. And this is actually more of a gel pen. I'd rather use a ballpoint. That black. I had all the tire problems Was that a week ago? Whatever that was. I had one of the pens I like and I accidentally gave it. The guy needed a pen. He was a jerk. He needed a pen, so I let him use my pen. I forgot to get it back. And I need that. So I had another. I was carrying it around. Oh, here it is. Yeah, this little Bic round stick has really done me very well. Okay, not at the moment, but it has. Now, a lot of these, when this gets reduced, is going to these lines are going to disappear. This is all dark blue, deep blue. Pop, pop, pop. I know, isn't this boring? This is my grandmother's favorite Christmas tune. She would dance to it at all hours of the morning. I'm kidding. Yeah, I'm in a better mood than I was in yesterday. Again, it was so silly. That silly eBay thing really got me feeling better about things, especially when we solved it or thought we solved it. Oh, that's right. I messed this up yesterday. So we'll fix that here and now. Now this is, can you see that? Oh, I'm sorry, down here. Zuber the kitty down here. I may put something in here still. There's room for more critters. I just haven't figured out. I don't have an armadillo in here yet. I might add an armadillo in here. I also want to show they have a number of different kinds of sundaes. I thought I may add that later. But I'll probably work on this into the night. But I'm only going to be here till 9. Yes, Elaine likes groundhogs. They're tasty. Well, hopefully. So what? I didn't see Andrew. Did you? Yeah, Rob, you're zoomed in, so we are seeing less. Yes, I'm trying to be zoomed in so you can see more. And I'm. Because I want to get in here and show that there's a shadow. The light is coming this way. Bomar is going to be tough. It's inside, not outside. And there's a lot of stuff in there. And there's going to be involving trophies. But I'm kind of glad I'm not doing another ice cream thing. All of them have been food here recently. I wish, yeah, if Melissa's still here, I wish Denmark's Sporting Goods was still around. Or Pickerel. Oh, I'm basically finished this 5 and 10, the story of Woolworth. I love this book. Frank Woolworth, wow. I think it's hard when you make so much money not to become a bit of a megalomaniac. You have so much money, you don't know what to do with it. You don't think about, wait a minute, I can lower prices, I can make things cheaper. Just kind of go off the deep end, as Woolworth did. A lot of folks don't know that his granddaughter was Barbara Hutton. She married into the family who had E.F. Hutton, but her claim to fame was being married to Cary Grant. If you saw her, you'd be a little surprised. She was a very slight lady. And she's got quite a story herself. Saw my friend Bobby Beaumont was in Floral City today, and I told him, you gotta stop at Ferris Groves Orange Stand. You can get some fresh orange juice. Ferris Groves is, but the Ferris family has been there since the 1800s. And yes, the Ferris family, indeed. It was I forget. It was a family member, extended family member, up in New York, where Alice and Stinius are. Who was? It was a member that created the Ferris wheel. No Ferris wheels at Ferris Groves in Floral City. But you get some orange juice. It's funny. That's another stand, orange stand that tend to. The Ferrises. I'm sorry. No, the Ferrises aren't from New York. They're from Michigan. I apologize. That's true. In fact, a lot of the people who work at that Ferris Grove store, even today, 120 years later, are coming from Michigan. Would you believe? And work there. You're not going to hear much of a Southern accent at Ferris Groves. That place probably won't close because it's all concrete block, solid. It's a major place in Floral City. Floral City doesn't have a lot of stuff in it, and they do pack all their oranges. To rebuild that now would cost them a fortune. February 2nd birthdays, yes. Am I going from there? Yeah, I'm in the right. Where am I here? Okay. So you see what I did? I'm just trying to. So I'm using a ballpoint pen to ink this. I'm gonna come in here. Let's see. I'll put a little bit more here to pop him out a little more. How's that? Oh, I'm not even looking at the screen. Yeah, you can see how that. And then if I go back in here and get us a little heavier line, the spoon bill. I want to make sure I'm not as thick as that. They'll all start to pop out more. Now, Stidius and Alice, I wish I could mail these out. Well, Amanda, too. She never did say where she is from, somewhere in America. Hopefully, she's not near where that lady is from eBay. I hate to drive the same roads that lady drives. But I don't mail things. And the cost of it is I can send you to Fine Art America, and for $14, they'll send you a better print than I'll send in full color. Nice. $14. It costs me $14 to try to mail these things now. Didn't used to. It does now. In fact, I just mailed some artwork out a few days ago. That was, well, the same size. It was a size 19 by 16. It was $22. 20, and then the package it was another 10 because I'm not good with that either. I'm very bad at that. Thank you, Hope and DJ. Very, very bad. My father used to do that. Wow, he was so good at it. All right, see how that's popping out? I just make the lines a little stronger. Okay, I need to make sure it looks as though Santa's back. I admit I'm spending a lot more time on these than I have in the past. I used to just dash through these, and you can kind of see it in the earlier ones. How about that? Thank you all. And if you get a chance to click the thumbs up, thank you. If you want to subscribe, you can. I will be doing my typical improv Saturday. I'd like to hope I'm all done with this tomorrow. But I'm wondering. Maybe I'll go ahead and put this. Look at this. We start off with no butterfly, and I'm going to go ahead and ink them, I think. Oops. Ooh, it's moving. See if I can zoom it a little bit. I can't move it any further over. Of course, I'll be setting this up entirely different here in a few weeks. Maybe I can get this move over more. There's Paranormal from Mount Air. Oh, I've talked to my stepdaughter. She was tickled that someone from Dobson was here. We're talking about. She's over at the Salvation Army there. I think about it. Some of you all remember we're doing those lives a year ago there in Pilot Mountain. Could have invited Paranormal to join us. Join the festivities. Yeah, because Andrew reminded us that we did a live there at Hardee's. I forgot all about that with Aubrey. By the way, for those who remember Alex, he's doing fine. He was a co-host here a year ago. I was doing the lives. He'll be 12 years old in February. Or, wait a minute. I'm forgetting. January. It's a few weeks. Yeah, he'll be getting his driver's license and probably have a full-time job here shortly. This is a zebra longwing. This is the Florida State butterfly. Let me check on the spider. I want to make sure I get the spider right. I don't have the photos here. I have it in a swampy file now that I think about it. A whole bunch of Charlie pictures. And the spider itself, I don't think I can get my hands on that quick enough. Especially when I'm supposed to be ending here in a little bit. Swampy's, Florida. Thank you all for coming by again. Thank you, Elaine. Thank you for reminding me. I would have been upset. Usually the butterfly is much larger, and as I sit over in that corner. I'm trying to figure out where I have him. I think I have him various. There he is, Charlie Orb Spider. I actually have a picture of the spider. Charlie. I'm wondering. I don't even know if Charlie's still alive, especially everything that's happened to the house. I don't know if I mentioned my half brother drove by my old house and sent me a picture. I didn't really want to see it, but all right. This is Charlie the spider. Broke my arm. What I would hate to see happen is Charlie the Orb Spider get together with a Cornelius gang. Then we'd have real mayhem in the streets. Charlie was a big spider. That's right. Charlie disappeared after we had a big windstorm come in. It was a hurricane, actually. I don't remember. Oh, some people are not going to like. I'm not only putting a spider, but my friend Teresa Glover hates snakes, but I've got a snake up in here, too. I forget which snake I'm using. A rat snake or something. Spider gang and fish. Well, the Corneliuses aren't spiders. Well, not that I never have asked for their identification to see what they are classified as. It was funny that eBay lady was. Now I'm sorry. I was probably being. I didn't know she could have access to my current residential address, and I didn't think I had it in there. And thank you for straightening me out about that. I still didn't see it in there, but I guess it is. All right. So with So I'm going to draw this across. So I'll do some live tomorrow, and if y'all want to come by, and I'll let you know for sure what's happening involving the Christmas if I'm going to go into Orlando on Monday or Tuesday or what. Wednesday I'll definitely be in Leesburg unless something goes wrong. A lot's been going wrong recently, so I'm better not say too much. You know what? The eBay lady didn't ask me if I was human or not. Now that I think about it, I should have told her I was a cat. Maybe she'd like the energy better if I said I was a cat. What a weird woman. Eight. 1, 2. Hold on. I'm using a picture of. Admit it's a little fuzzy. Let me try to get one. Oh, here we go. Un, deux, trois, quatre. Yes. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. I'm counting 6 on the orb spider, but I have some other photos, not of Charlie, that do show 8. She only had 6. Unless I'm missing something in this photo. Maybe that's why she was. I think her thing. Well, look, she was fine. I walked into the spider web. 1, 2. Maybe those are 2 connected. 1, 2, 3. All right. What I'll do is I'll draw what I'm seeing here, which is if there was another leg, it was right up against this one. I probably should use this other photo. I think she was a big fat spider. She'd had at least laid 2 things of eggs, and I think she was on her way to another one. Okay, so this was the thorax, and that's that. There we go. I didn't. You know what? For all I know, Charlie was an alien that came down. I didn't ask Charlie for an ID. I only assume. I was sorry when I saw that her web was gone. I wouldn't mind meeting back at that comic shop. I haven't been at a comic shop. I won't go to the one that's here. The one that's here is Famous Faces, has moved to a new location. It was a mattress barn. Mattress barn moved to a little teeny place on US 192. I don't know if DJ knows that or not. But the Famous Funnies moved in there. I noticed, look, the reason Famous Funnies stayed so busy was because they were in a plaza with a Walgreens that was always busy and a busy restaurant. They moved away from all that down the street by themselves, and when I drove by there were very few cars. Just my experience with comic book shops, and my friend Phil, I got to reconnect with Phil, who has Coliseum of Comics. Phil will tell you need those other stores around to get people into your shop. The standalones don't do well. Phil experienced that. I think Famous Funnies made a mistake. I have some problems with the people who own it, too. But I like to go over to Blackbird Comics there in Maitland, the old fondue place. But that's a tough drive for you all to make, for where y'all are. And I may make another trip back into Orlando. Let's see if the car holds up. The tire folks found another tire that fits my car, but I can't afford it right now. I got to hold my cash because this printing is going to be expensive. Yeah, these lines are way too fine for the printing. I'm gonna. But Carl is always careful to make sure that much shows as possible. And you could color these if you want. Dark blue. Well, hello. All right, well, have fun at work, Paranormal. Now, do you work in Dobson or do you work in Mount Airy? Or you can answer next time. I guess you work in Mount Airy. Yeah, I was in contact with Kevin Thomas. He wants me to get back up there. I don't know how it's going to happen. But Amber and I, my stepdaughter and I, did talk about Mike coming up there and help her with her children. She's in a spot. She needs some help. All right, what is it, 9? Oh, it's 9:03. Okay, I got to go. I'm going to finish filling in these lines real quick because it's on my mind. Get me close. Look how much time I spend to this. You know, some of these, I used to do these in 5 or 6 hours. This one's going to tally up to maybe 20 or 30 hours in the end. But I have slowed down. No doubt about it. As Melissa Busby has recognized that I'm slowing down. My work's looking more solid than it used to. Oh, Melissa's leaving. All right, Melissa, good night. Thank you for being here. Give me a call if you get a chance. Let's get these lines in here. I'm just going to real quickly do that. I'm going to dash out. Now I got to work all this out. This is I'm trying to, I like, they don't actually do this Christmas decoration. I do it just to have it in here. I'll zoom out here best I can. Oops, I'm going the wrong way. Thank you, Dolphin. And I will put this up at Fine Art America, so if I can get a print of it if they want to. Yeah, I'm looking about $80 to print this. It used to cost me 20 or 10. Oh, golly. All right, thank you all for being here. I'll come back tomorrow night at 8 o'clock and do something. I hope this will be done, so I'll show you the finished version. I'm going to go play some more Christmas music and draw some more Christmas stuff. Oops. And the battery's dying. All right. Thank you all for being here. Thank you very much again, Dolphin, DJ, for your help. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Here, getting back on eBay. You take care. Have a good night. Yes, thank you, Andrea, Alice, Phineas, DJ, Melissa, and Amanda for all being here. Y'all take care. Maybe I'll see y'all tomorrow night, and I'll show you how this results ends up. Take care. Good night. Good night.